Yeah, supper? Okay, let's make you supper. Bacon and filet mignon flavor? Awesome. Glad you agree. Hello. Nope. Because I was bored and I have internet, we're going to hang out. That's what because I can means. I figured seeing as how so many are willing to look and lurk in the bushes, we'll give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. Nope. Nothing like that, Andy. Listen. My days of playing Erica Kane are over. The person everybody loves to hate. Hey, Queen Bella. My days of playing the person that everybody loves to hate are over. See, look, it worked, Andy. Look at the numbers. It worked. God, they're so gullible out here. I'm so glad you guys are smart. Look at that. It worked. Hey, Lacey. How are you? How was your day? Did you survive Monday? Oh, sorry, kid. Hey, Tammy. 31. Look at that. Sucker born every minute, huh? What I'm really doing is feeding the dogs. Don't believe me? Yep. Feeding the dogs. Because I can. Okay, Leeson. Yours is right there. Your brother's one. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. How was your Monday? Everybody survive? Did you take it easy this Monday? Oh, wow, Lacey. Exhausting emotionally and physically, huh, love? Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm proud of you for doing the hard stuff. It's never easy, but it has to be done. You spent the day... Oh, God, Tammy, you were doing hard work, too. All right. Nice, Tammy. I was thinking about what's for dinner? Bacon flavored filet, bacon and filet mignon flavor, and chicken and steak flavor little bites with tender bites for small dogs from a duck and a mat and a Rolly toy. I'm not hungry. I I got up so late this morning and creamy tomato ravioli soup. Yummy. That sounds amazing, Remy. I had some summer sausage, cheese and crackers, and some Rich Girl cheese. Yep, dinner and a show. Rich Girl cheese, about 3:30. So I'll most likely be up late again tonight. I'm kind of transitioning to my summer hours, given that yesterday was the first day of summer. Started a new docuseries on Netflix. Should I Marry a Murderer? Pretty good. I turned it off, Remy. I turned YouTube off and started watching I Will Find You. That's another one. I shared it on my community wall. It's I started to try to watch them, but of course they had to go with it that it was Roachgate and make a big kerfluffle about it. And I was just like, this seems a little 2020-ish, but okay. Come on. Maybe 2021. Anyway, you can just tell that there's still hard feelings. Okay, well, here's the situation. So you date, you're in a long-term relationship. You just got out of a tumultuous relationship, like several years, right? You meet this guy. He checks all the boxes. And you have that heart-to-heart with him, right? No, not even justifiable homicide. And you have that moment where you're like, all right, dude, here's the deal. I'm going to be your person. You're going to be my person. So whatever you've done, we got to lay all the cards on the table, right? So that if you've lied, I can swear to it. In sickness and in health. You know, sometimes it's mental sickness. Sometimes it's whatever. In sickness and in health. In for a penny, in for a pound. And the person tells you, this person that you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with, tells you that, well, 3 years ago, we were driving home and come around a curve, and out of nowhere, there was a cyclist, and we hit him. And it was fast, and it was hard, and there was nothing we could do, and we took the body and we buried it. Would you still marry him? Yeah, no. However, here's the problem. You've brought them around your entire family. They know everything about your family. They know where you live. That exactly, Remy. They know where you live. They know everything about you. You are a revered pathologist. You are a revered pathologist. So you do the right thing and you call the cops. And you lead them to where the body could potentially be. And they dig the body up, they exhume the body, and they autopsy the body. And then they find out it wasn't the lie that you were told. Now what the fuck do you do? Because now they've protected you. Law enforcement has protected you. He doesn't know that it's you that's told everybody. He thinks that it's his brother who gets drunk and shoots his mouth off once in a while in the bar. Again, knows everything about your family, knows where you live, knows your schedule. Hold, please. My kid's trying to run away. You got to get in your yard. Come on. Anyway, so what do you do? That's as far as I've gotten. I haven't found out what happens at the end because, well, I got a phone call, then I made a phone call. Hey, Spitfire, how was your day? Oh, sorry. I don't know if it's my cigarette smoke. Well, I'm double booked doctor appointments. Ugh, God, makes for a long day, doesn't it? Anyway, so that's as far as I got. It's on Netflix, and it's called Should I Marry a Murderer? True story. Based out of Scotland. Made a little more progress. So, yeah. Whoops, I hit the button. No. Unfortunately, as of right now, as far as I've gotten right now, no. He doesn't even suspect it was her because I guess his brother gets drunk on the regular in the bar and shoots his mouth off. And when they got called in, they answered no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, and didn't give a, oh my God, there's 75 people in here. See, I told you it would work. I just showed it. They think I'm going to pull bad behavior. You know what we're going to do? We're going to glue the castle together. God, some of you guys are gullible. Brian Enton is covering Summer Wells? Well, that's amazing. That's fantabulous, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Remy, that's why I posted that. Just as shocking as... I didn't see what that text said, so if you're texting me, I wasn't, like, I saw it pop up, but I didn't get to read it before I looked back down at what I'm gluing. A few other outlets have put up stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Remy, Bracelet Gate continues. Apparently, Clips and Giggles made a post 10 minutes ago addressing me. I didn't read it. I don't read it. I don't care. I just got a text message that said, "It's probably because Angela made a post about a post addressing you 10 minutes ago." She's mad because I stuck up for Brittany and said it was a moth. And she still thinks it's $800 worth of bracelets. And she thinks that the freebies that were clearly labeled freebies were sent to me beforehand for me to test out her products, but she doesn't think the box of bracelets. Okay, well, cool. Obviously, you weren't around and paid attention to everything. Yes. Yes. Like, correct. I think there was one other time that she sent some bracelets that she made for my friend's daughters, my nieces, or the children that I refer to as my nieces. She made some stuff and sent it to them. She also made some things that I already sent out to several people. We've done that. Even Bree has her bracelet that was made for her granddaughter. Like, do you think I was sitting on like bracelet hoarding? What the fuck? Good God, some of you guys are so weird. So weird. You guys are weird. Oh God, Remy. Clearly, you didn't look at the bags. Angela, you normally have you don't have comprehension issues. But clearly you're choosing to be blatantly obstinate. Okay, have fun with that. See where that gets you. Oh, I gotta get a paper towel. I got glue going everywhere. We're making mountains out of molehills today, apparently. Okay, cool. Have fun with it. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Oh, here, I guess I should move it up here where you guys can see it. So right now there's supposed to be this little fence. I don't feel like painting. We're building this little fence. We're at least putting we're not going to put the posts in yet because I don't feel like painting. But we're going to put the panels in it because it's marked on there. And then we'll we've got that on there. Well, we got to glue that. We'll have to glue this frame on there. And then we'll build this sidewall. So that's what we're working on. That's what I'm working on. And you guys are going to hang out, I guess. If you're going to lurk, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with any more of it. The decision has been made. She was compensated. You guys chose to compensate her. So, sorry, you don't get to hold my feet to the fire. You guys involved yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. Nothing. Oh, shit. Hey, Sunshine Lover. Gotta make sure the fence is the same way all the way around. Okay. That's what we're doing, Sunshine Lover. That is exactly what we're doing. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Muffin Mouse. I heard you got accused of being Makeup Mobster's alt. All because you have MM, Muffin Mouse, Makeup mobster. Yeah, yeah. I giggled so hard. I was like, Muffin Mouse has been around forever. Yeah. Oh my God, I giggled so hard. I was like, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. You probably think this live is about you, don't you? Don't you? You're so dumb. I figured that'd make you giggle, love. No, it was Queen Bee, Remy. Oh, Sam, your J for Justice's English accent account? Wow. Holy crap. All right. Here it is. This is the Monday night meeting for those that have been falsely accused of being somebody else. I'm sorry, Andy. Oh gosh, I'm on top chat. Hang on, guys. Let's see if I can get here. All messages. Okay. There'll be no cousin hanky panky in this house. Well, I mean, we've had a little hanky panky go on in ours, so I mean, what can I say? It wasn't preferred, and I was quite shocked that the old man could actually still do something like that. Anita Dick Insider was a great night. Hey, you could change the Dickin. Rip Anita Dickin. Andy, I'm sorry. That was a really good one. No pineapple cake. Listen, I wasn't sure what the pineapple cake thing was all about. I do like pineapple upside down cake. I haven't left the house today. I legitimately have worked on the castle. The dogs and I went for our walk. I mean, I left the house, but I left the house for the dogs, for the purpose of walking the dogs. What else did I do? Visited with my neighbor. Decided I wasn't doing housework. Didn't care. It's not that. It's a little disorganized, but nothing a quick 15 minutes wouldn't change everything for the world. I don't know. Listen, I'm over moth, bug. I told Brittany last night, you know what? If Nana offered to call Orkin and take an exterminator, take her up on the fucking offer, let the Orkin man come out and see that there's no problem. Then if there actually is a problem, well, guess what? You just got it dealt with. At no shit, no skin off your nose. Either or, both are solutions. I also advised her to be prepared because somebody's probably called CPS by now. I understand that creators have said, don't call CPS. How many times have they said, don't call CPS? And how many times has she ended up with CPS at her door? Right? So listen, we can't control what people do on the internet, and it's not like it should be a challenge. The best defense is an offense, right? I don't know. Can't control people out here, and it's very clear of that, right? I mean, fuck, somebody wants to send an exterminator to my house. I'm sure the property management company and the landlord would be absolutely. I don't have bugs, but when I moved in, there was a dead mouse in my stove. I mean, it's not like I'm dirty. I cleaned it. Many of you followed along with the journey of the bathtub and the stove and the inside of the cupboards and all of that. But I don't know. Call me weird. I suddenly don't give a shit. Listen, you want to live with pet roaches? Live with pet roaches. Everybody has to have a pet. Sometimes emotional support animals look different, right? Whatever, to each their own. What happened to everybody marches to the beat of their own drum? Hey, Huckab. Yeah, really, I know, right? Oh my God, the number of eyeballs. You would think they would at least be decent enough to tap the thumbs up. I mean, listen, I get some people live in cities, but if you've never lived in the rural areas of the world, How about you not judge? And if you do live rural, well, I think you kind of understand. I mean, whatever. Whatever. Oh, that was a good point, Remy. I was thinking that myself. I mean, you've never lived until you've seen the rats that, and especially on garbage night, because garbage is the next morning and everything goes out, and like it's a lot of black bags. So, I mean, wow. Okay. Fuck. I grew up in an extremely clean home, like an obsessively clean home. Oh my God. Every summer we had to fight sugar ants, which meant everything had to come out of the cabinets, everything had to be wiped down. We'd have to leave because I'd have to do a bug bomb. I mean, wow. How fucking weird. Uh oh. Uh oh. Well, that sucked. I think we got a problem with our glue now. Oh no, good. I got it back. I got the tip out. What was that Guns N' Roses song? Live and Let Live. Or was it Live and Let Die? Either way, think of it as survival of the fittest. Live and let die. What happened to those days? Living on a prayer? Well, that's another good one, Remy. That was Bon Jovi. It'll work also. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, but doesn't keep me from trying. The sediment was there. Do you believe in dinosaurs? I do. Big Al just came home from Bozeman. I do. All right. Look at it Andy. It's coming along nicely. Right. Yeah, maybe they're actually fans, Remy. Okay, well, fuck. I really don't want to paint these gold. Let's see what else we can do. 35. C35. What does C35 look like? Oh, shit. Some of these got popped out because they, like, fell out. C36, 34, 35. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They're going to go... there. And there. Oh, yes, Andy, look. Once I go over that with the wood pen, these little... Hold on. So these were the spindles that hold up over there. And then what I realized was that what's left, these pieces, are the spindles from right here. Yep. And really, it doesn't even need to be sanded at this point. I just need to paint it. I might put a little more glue in there, but I'm just going to just throw some paint on it. Just use a paint marker, because that'll wipe off. That's just glue. Just a little rubbing alcohol will wipe that right off. So yeah, I'm super excited. We've already got light wires coming out the back. I think there's 6 in there right now. And there's 3 more to go. I don't like it, but it's still better than it was. It's still better than white knuckling it. Okay. I think we need to glue something on there. I'm pretty sure. Apparently it has a section for a music box. Honestly, I don't have a spare music box lying around, but I know it's called a crossbar. I think it was $18, and it's equal to 20,000 puffs. It's got no charger, so it's only as good as as long as the battery is. And it's got on or off. I got it at Loaf and Jug. But everybody's been having a problem getting Geek Bars again. So I wanted Blue Raz Ice because that worked the last time when I quit. And I've seen the difference in just my breathing when I'm doing activities. So it's back on vapes. Yeah, Remy, me and those don't work well together. We just aren't real. I think this is those around there. That one's going to go there. So this last one glues here. And then yeah, but does yours sound like a rocket taking off? Miss Darth Vapor. Oh, Andy, I needed that giggle. That was a total, you got me. That was a total lol. Darth Vapor. The Toe Reaper. At the Toto Cabana. It doesn't sound like a CPAP. Toad's Vapor. If you're watching in the bushes and you just laughed out loud, hit the thumbs up. Attach C19 according to the markings on A4. Okay. Which one's A4? I've already confused myself. Looks like we got to build a cover for the non-existent music box. However, I got to go to Thermop next week. So, the hot sauce store and that pretty cool craft store, they have some of these music boxes. So I'm going to get the wind-up feature. It's one of those. And that's what goes in the part with the holes is a music box. So not only is this going to light up, but it is also going to play music. I know, the store is cool, huh? Right? Music boxes, Sasquatches, hot sauce. What else do you need? Hey, listen, if they sold fishing licenses, I bet they would be a damn... and they rent U-Hauls. Don't forget they rent U-Hauls. And they ship. But they can't ship alcohol ink. Hey, Ange. You're not late. You arrive when you arrive. You know how it rolls around here. And just know that we're under supervision. Apparently, we have supervisors. Remy, Andy, you're off duty. Apparently, the bush watchers are supervising. This is my favorite part. when I finish a sheet, I like to cut. And then these will work in case you got to make a repair piece. And then you've got some nice long straight. Just in case you got to do a repair. You forgot to bring your party hat? Well, don't worry. I got party hats. Hey, what is true? I got party hats and blowers. At the Toto Cabana. There it is. Okay, so we are going to be gluing this piece to this piece. I said the Toto. Instead of it being the Coco, it's the Toto. I can't take credit for that. I heard Wendy V. Somebody came in telling me about Wendy V. singing the Toto Cabana about Laura. At the Toto Cabana. Hotel California, where you can check out, but you can never leave. Well, good thing we're building a castle then. No emotions needed for that. And I'm so glad Joe and Blair graduated. That was a very emotional day. Listen, it's something only Gen Xers will understand. Especially the girls that weren't really girly. Hey, Mystery. Especially the girls that weren't really girly girls and the girls that were a little on the heavier side. It's about time for somebody to do a Lonesome Dove reproduction. All right. Let me get the clamps. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to see if I can. Oh, good. It is going to stay. I don't think it would be a tough one to redo. Throw Sam Elliott in there. Kevin Costner. Hell, put Beth, Rip, Tim, Faith. Use the cast of 1883 and 1923. God, I can't wait till the new season of that comes on. I gotta find out about it. Oh no. We did find out about it. She died. That's right. She was in the car. The train came past. Spencer was on the train. That's right. We did watch that one. Never mind. Yeah. I realized Fair's coming a little bit quicker. And seems as how Bracelet Gate is still fucking popping off thanks to... Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Okay. Just seems not... That's not right either. I guess it is right. No, that's not going to work because C27 needs to go all the way. What the fuck? Put it that way? I don't know. We're not going to put nothing there for right now. I haven't decided what is true. I don't know if I want to sell them. I like my miniatures. They're part of my decor. They all display right here on this little shelf next to me. And then my Legos are up on the other wall. And I've got to figure out where I put the vase. I think it might be all the way in. I think it was the first thing I put underneath the sink. So once I find my vase, then my Lego flowers will go back in it. And that'll go on this wall with the bookcase too. I don't think I want to sell them. I'm going to enter them in fair. But I don't think I want to sell them. I think I want to keep them for myself. I just don't feel like a raffles. Those would have to be like $20 a ticket raffles. Do you know how many hours go into these? I know they come out so good. That's why I want to keep them, because I made them. I love my wildflower bouquet. I got my succulents all displayed on the wall. And the camera. Listen, bitch, take a compliment. All right. I just like where I can look at them. My owls. I gotta figure out. I have a big brass owl too. I don't know where it's at. That was one of the first ceramic projects. That's actually a pen holder, Remy. Oh, Andy, that's a pen holder. It's actually a. Hold still. Hang on. Hold still, please. Grandma made that in ceramics. I love it too. Yes, I love it too. I've always loved it my entire life. That's why it became mine. When I was a little kid, I used to always ask to have that taken off the wall, off the shelf, so I could cart it around. And anyway, yeah, Grandma made that. And that was my mom's. All the women in my family have had a thing for owls. It's weird. And then I have a big brass owl and I have a brass unicorn. I love unicorns. And this is an entire set. I have the entire set. It's just packed away in a box. But that's the teapot. But I've got the salt, the pepper, there's salt, pepper, there's a napkin holder. A long time ago, there was also a what the hell is it called? It's a canister set. So it ends up looking like a great big, mushroom. Yeah. Yep, there's a canister set, and each container, there was a tray that was originally made, and each section of the base, one was for flour, one was for sugar, one was for coffee, one was for tea. And then the lid goes over the top and it makes it all look like a great big mushroom. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. I think those were part of when she sold her ceramic stuff. Those were part of the pieces that were in there because they were unfired ceramic pieces. Yep, you could make those anything. Like sometimes they had a shiny, glossy glaze on them. Sometimes they were orange. Orange and like the green. Sometimes they were yellow, depending on what color your kitchen was back then. Probably mid 70s, most likely 72. Oh no, what is true? There's actually a market for old Tupperware, just like Pyrex. Just like Pyrex. I have old Pyrex. I have a mushroom one. I have a wildflower one. every afternoon. Oh yeah, they're pricey, Remy, because they're all. There's a gal here that I follow that does ceramics, and she just actually found that mold. Her grandma, she went out to her grandma's. They have a ceramics barn. It's just an old barn that they store all the ceramics in, and she actually found the mold, and they found the lid, and she just made the whole entire canister set from pouring it into the mold and then unmolding it, glazing it, firing it. It's a really cool short series to watch. The trees keep setting my camera off. Hey Remy, did you check to see if the price on the Where's Waldo stick went up? I know we never figured out what to do with that. Oh, see, I love the 80s pastel shit. Because that's when we wore 2 shirts, leggings. Actually, back then, they weren't even leggings. They were stirrup pants. And then the fluffy socks over the top. And generally, your socks, you wore 2 pair of socks, and they were the same colors as your shirt, but you wore one on one foot and one on, you know what I mean? eBay has one for 75. Well, damn, the market came down. They were like 500 last time we looked. Right, either pastel everything or neon everything. And that's when you could get away with wearing a bandana. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the furniture schemes. I thought you meant fashion, yes. Home decor, no. Yes, jelly shoes. Every woman has a scar on the back. If you grew up in that time period, you can remember when the backs of your heels were just completely raw and scabbed over from wearing your jelly shoes. Yes. Somewhere I've got a picture of me in jelly shoes and socks. Right. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to glue that down because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get the banana clips. Vintage bean pots. Hypercolor shirts. Yes. That means you didn't have the real jelly shoes then, Remy, if they start to melt in the summer. Those had to be the 90s jelly shoes. You still use banana clips. Yes. Oh no, they're back. What is true? No, that was actually a claw clip with everything piled on top of her head. That was not a banana clip. That was actually a claw clip. Well, see, I used to have, oh, yes, you badges and pins all over. What became in the 90s, due to TGI Fridays, known as Flair. Yes. Mine was all NOK. Yes, New Kids on the Block. I almost said NOKTV. Those are banana clips, Remy. It was in the shape of a banana, and it had a hinge on the bottom, and then you snap the two pieces in the top. Those are banana clips. Do you remember hair razors? They were like two great big giant combs, and they had teeth, and they clipped together. Oh, that would be interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, just the little, they're about, I don't know, yay wide, and they have a whole bunch of little teeth on them, and you put it in one way and then jammed it back down the other way, flipped it over and jammed it down. Right. Yep, yep. Do you remember the piece of leather with the two holes in it, and then the stick that you yes, cross between a ponytail and a mohawk. Yep. Yeah, they're like leggings or stirrup pants without the stirrups. Yep. I think I still have my mom's. Hang on just a second, Candace. I just found the hair box the other day. Growing up, this was my mom's. And it had all the hair. Yep, there we go. It had, Remy, look. Those combs, Remy? Oh, God. This thing is dangerous. I don't play with this. This thing is... That one's dangerous. Do you know how many times? Do you know how many times? Oh, my God. There's one and there's one. I can never get this one to work. I don't think the stick is in here anymore. Oh, God. I haven't seen that. And oh, my God. I wore that for prom one year. I can't believe she kept it. I got that at Claire's in the Eastridge Mall my senior year when I went to state art. And I got that to wear for prom. And then I wonder if the red one's in here. That's the blue one. So that was freshman year prom. Grandma made that. There's the red one. I wore this with my red dress that I made. Grandma made my hair barrette. There's my red one. I wore that to my junior prom. Oh, there was Nancy's first one. Ah, that was Nancy's favorite one. I can't believe she saved all these. See, Nancy used to wear those, one on each side. Ah, that's a Jessica bracelet. That's a Jessica head. Oh, ah. Homecoming. Well, there's a stick here. There we go. Oh, yeah, we don't ever put that. We don't ever use those either. That's a big no for those. I don't know why there's a piece of leather in here. Oh, I wore that one. I wore that one a lot. Yep. So we found the examples. So somebody has the stick. Well, you got the stick. I got the band. So whichever one you want to do, whichever piece you want, you can have it if you have the stick. Oh, there's another one without the stick. But I got one of these, and I got hair screws somewhere too. And I have never been able to make this work. I always go to flip it over and then I lose everything and everything falls off to the side. So there you go. This used to have barrettes in it. Like the little, oh my God. Do you remember the ponytail holders that were 2 bubbles? And then you wrapped it around and then you popped one bubble over the other bubble. And they were like hard acrylic plastic round circles. And they had big ones and then the little ones. Yep. They used to all live in this. Yep. Yep. Anyway. Funny. So clearly my pack ratting skills have been amazing. Because I'm still packing some of the shit. Essentially click clacks. Oh my God, my mom could get my ponytails or my pigtails so fucking tight. My skull would hurt when she'd undo those at night. Oh my God, let my hair down. Oh. Did you know that is actually a sign of hypermobility? I mean, not to mention the being able to bend your body in ultra weird ways. Oh, and God forbid you turned your head and got your part crooked. There you go. There's a trip down memory lane for you. I really just want to go sit outside for a minute. My brain keeps telling me I need a cigarette while I'm sucking on my vape. Yep. Well, God, imagine doing that to a kid nowadays. You'd end up going to jail. No, mystery, us double-jointed people are not. Mm-mm. It leads to connective tissue disorders later in life. It's not a good deal. If I would have realized at 50, I was going to have to relearn how to stand and make sure my shoulders are over my hips, which are over my knees, which are over my ankles, instead of locking my knees and my ass going out. Yeah. Mm. It was great for a party trick when I was in my 20s, but now that I'm in my 50s, no, not so much. I wish I would have listened to the people that were like, oh, don't do that. Oh, I bet, Andy. I bet. It's just moving the hot air around. It's not even cooling off. It's just moving the hot air around. It kind of sucks. How funny. I still didn't. God, we still have so many lurkers. Okay. I'm not going to glue that part in. I'm not going to glue this in place yet, because if I glue that in place, I won't be able to get the light in there, or to get the music box in there. So we're just going to move on to the next step from here, because a music box goes in there and then a light's going to go in there, which... Okay. $17 and $21. Let's see what we got over here for... Well, I think that looks like it goes here. So we gotta pop this out. Okay. Probably because it's Graceland and it's probably a security thing, Bree. Okay. It's like, where the fuck did I just put it? Perfect. We just glued that little shelf into its holder. And let's now put a couple dollops of daisy. Oh. Well, at least it wasn't like buttered toast and ended up falling face down on the floor. All right. C17 and C21. Let's find C17 and C21. Oh my God. I am going to... All right, I just turned my do not disturb on because that's driving me fucking nuts. The wind is blowing, so it's setting off my camera because the fucking wind is blowing. So where the trees move... All right. C17 are those three pieces. And C21 is this archway piece that I'm kind of struggling to pop out. right. So that is where our C21 is going to glue down. But because the one side looks better than the other, we're going to put this side out. All right. Ooh. There's something going on at Taylor Swift's place in Rhode Island. And there's also something going on right down the street from her place. The permits that they pulled say it's a wedding. It is rumored that it looks like there's a bachelorette party and a bachelor party. Bachelorette parties are going on. Yes, so it may be a wedding. They were originally talking 6/13 because on 7/3. Oh my God, they're great for each other. So she's got a thing about numbers. So it like they add up to 13. But 7 and 3 equals 9. She really likes the number 13. Anyway. She clearly doesn't have triskaidekaphobia. Yes, they said that was the bachelor party vibes that were being given off, Rosie. And Taylor has been spotted on the premises. There's a big tent set up. So, but they're doing something on 7/3 in Madison Square Garden. So tomorrow is 23. That's 5. 9 and 5 is 14. No, that's not 13. Anyway, I just thought I would keep you guys. Harvey told us all about it. Oh, geez. Come on. Stay in the squares where you're supposed to stay. Yes. And before he canceled the show, who joined him in Vegas? Eric Church. You subbed up? Well, thanks. You don't have to, though. It's not on subscribers only. Listen, Rosie, even if we're wrong, at least we're not speculating whether it's a roach or a moth. Ooh, I should have put glue on the side of that. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. No. There's been talk of a reconciliation between Blake and Taylor. There has been talk of a reconciliation. Ryan probably was like, you better figure out how to make it right. I don't know. Okay. We got C17 and C21 installed. Awesome possum. Now, we got to put... Oh, wait. I see a glue string. Oofta. That was a big old glue string. Glue strings are like the cobwebs of the... All right. So now we're going to glue piece 94. And that is right here. Pop that out. I think she wrote Florida about him. Isn't he the one that wrecked the car? Isn't that Maddie? I could be wrong, but I always thought that what it talks, like if you listen to the song Florida, it kind of sounds like the relationship she had with Maddie, but I could be wrong. Listen, I'm not exactly a Taylor whisperer, but I know enough to understand the logic behind what she does and why she's as successful as she is. Right. I just like her music. I like her logic. She earns like $2 billion a year. Well, I think we've all dated some assholes. Just because you're Taylor Swift doesn't mean you're not going to date assholes. I'm just still not sure about Travis. He's got to have some sort of a flaw. But that's me. That's because I'm old and cynical. All right. Oh my gosh, you know what that means now? Right. It's about being able to live with, like I said, the only reason I'm really jaded right now is because I just started watching that Should I Marry a Murderer? I mean, sometimes flaws can be hidden talents too. Like being able to look at both walls at the same time. Oh, have you gone back and watched Silver Spoons? Okay. Reserve 20 millimeters of wire before gluing. Good God, we got to glue 3 lights into this one. Good thing we got 3 lights left. Okay. So, to do the lighting, We got to move that up there. That there. And we got to get our lights. So, on this one, we got to measure out 20 millimeters. All right. Oops. Here's our 20 millimeters. And that is going to go there. Now, this one is going to go up here, bend over. Okay. All right. Then we have to glue this one and then thread them down through the hole. Aha! I wasn't wrong in my lights. That's the hole. That hole that's there by where the music box is for the light wires to go down it. Yahtzee. I knew I didn't totally screw this up. Because when I read it earlier, it said there were 3 lights left. And I'm like, well, if there's 3 lights left, what the fuck goes in that hole? Now I know. The light wires. Yahtzee. Interesting. I'm reading how. Noise. Was I making odd noises? Sorry. I was processing how I'm supposed to thread the wires together. gosh. Boy, we totally fucked that one up. Okay. You guys. Oh, nice. Totally. I haven't put any glue in this yet because I want them to be all worked out together before I lay the glue into it and then lay them back in their track. All right. Look at that. Okay, babe. OBKB. Here we go. Let's finish wiring up this bitch. Okay. Twist the wires together so that they will thread down into this hole. But hold on. We're going to turn this around so that I can open this back door. She said open the back door. Okay. Okay. Christ on a cracker. I can't get that in the hole. Ah, shit. You don't want my wires to break. Okay, hold on. There we go. The great cornholio. Keep it for my bunghole. Got him. Okay. 2 more to go. Who would have thought building a castle is almost like a full contact sport? Got it. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. I mean, could you imagine having to build one of these back in the days of castles? Fucking A. Oh, sorry, Mason. For the love of God, I hate it that you go back there. Go. Out. I hate that you sit behind me. For fuck's sakes. To be fair, yeah. Yeah, that is true. You are dead right on that one. Oh my God, I cannot tell you how many times I have run over Mason's tail, or I have clipped his leg because I'll go to back up and I don't realize that he's behind me because he likes to sit. Like, I understand he wants to sit next to me. And in the old house, there was plenty of room for him to sit behind me. There was enough room. Here, we need like another 6 feet of space. Like I said, if I could just knock the laundry room out and expand out, but then where the hell would we do our laundry? Off. Okay, well, as of now, we have all the wires in. Eventually, we're going to have to connect them all to the power box. Oh, God. Which the batteries may be dead on because apparently I left. I don't know. Maybe not. Now I have to figure out which ones are white, which ones are gray. I think that's white. I think that's white. I think those are gray. Wait, no, that's a white one. Okay, so there's 3 white ones. Wait, is that a gray one? Nope, that's a white one. There's 2 gray ones and a white one. So we'll bring the white ones over there. We'll put the gray ones over here. Let's untwist this batch of wires. Because I believe that those are gray. Those 3 can go over there. And those are gray. Those can all go on that side. It's kind of like French braiding. Yes, now I'm an electrician. I told you, there's very little I can't do, Selma. Oh, Selma, I gotta tell you. Addie got up from her nap this afternoon. And of course, you know me. I like the house. When it's a warm day, I like it, capable of hanging meat. And she come out here being all right. So those are going to go on the red side because that's the white positives. We're going to clip all of those together, stick them up there. This is the gray side. So I picked up her dress because she got up from her nap and she was all shivery. And I picked up the dress and said, "You want to put your dress on?" She stood up just like she's doing, well, she stood up on her hind legs and waited for her dress to be put on. So I think you did. I think you sent a good gift. She loves her. She loves her little red heart dress. Okay. So you can see those are gray, different color than those. Those are white. Those are gray. Pretty sure that gray goes on black and white goes on red. If not, it's just the opposite. I'm just curious if it's going to light or not. I checked the lights before I started, but I kind of want to do a test run. But some of you guys are assholes and don't deserve to see it, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I'll take a video and then send it to my friends in my phone. But I think it's going to be cool when it does light up. So that piece has to be glued in. But we got to get the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Nah. Isn't that cool, Grain? Andy got me this. She watched me build those and that and that. And she got me this. Pearl got me the Sakura hut. And then we started this. I was going to wait until after I move. And then we started it because it looked like everything looked like it was postponed a month. And then we made it so far, and then I put it all away, and then I didn't feel crafty or anything. But now there's like even more to do because JP sent me one, and Spitfire sent me one, and Heather sent me one, and somebody else sent me one. So there's like 5 more to do. So we got them to do all year. But it's so cool. Had to build all of that. The piano, the bench, had to build it all. I can't wait to see this down here light up. Okay. This is the part I've been dreading because you got to put it in and screw it down. Not yet. I'm just trying to see how I... Oh, come on. What are you caught on? There it goes. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, I don't know, Andy. See, I don't know where. God damn it. I don't know where this is going to go. Well, it's in the right spot. I'm going to have to glue that in. Where's D20 at? Oh. Oh, I see what it is now. Look, that goes over to cover where the music box goes. Oh, how cool is that? And then the bed goes in front of it. Then the bed goes in front of it. Oh, Selma. Hey, have you seen those button thingies? Have you ever tried one of those? It's like almost looks like a needle threader, but like giant wise. And you hold it with one hand and you stick it through the buttonhole, and then you get the other, you wrap the part that would be like what you would put the thread through for the needle threader. You wrap that around the button, and then you pull it over and you use your left hand just to hold the side with the buttonhole on it. You hold that and then you pull it through the button. Have you ever seen one of those? Check the Harriet Carter catalog. It's a button doer for arthritic hands. I got one for Grandma because in the summertime she loved to wear Grandpa's white dress shirts and anything that was like a light color when she did yard work. But she struggled with buttons too. Well, unfortunately, friends, till I either figure out the music box or decide to move on without the music box, this is where we're going to have to stop. I can finish this last wall, but we can't go any farther because I still need to go back and re-glue in the lights. And then a wall gets glued in this. Hold on. Let's see if we can find D20. Here it is. I see it. I see it. Because from here on out, we're going to be fastening down the very... Uh-oh. I guess I forgot to put a rug in. Nope. There it is. It goes down next. No, Andy, it's an optional, it's just like the dust cover. It's an optional piece. Some kits have it. Some kits don't. Selma, Google button tool for arthritic hands. And it, like I said, it looks like a ginormous needle threader. I hope it helps. I hope you can order one. They may even sell them on Amazon for all I know now. But after Grandma had her fall, she'd had neck surgery in I think she had her neck surgery the same year I had my shoulder surgery. And after her fall, I swore it did something to her neck because then she started having tingly hands. Anyway, I got her one of those. Look at how cool that is. It's a fake wall now that will cover the music box. That covers the place where the music box. No, there are optional add-ons apparently depending on what you get. It showed it in the beginning. I had no idea, Andy. But there's like an optional dust cover. And not all of the package B is sold separately. And there's one other one, I do believe. 2. But I appreciate you wanting to. Okay. Ooh, we're so close to the end. Look, I've already done one of the steps for the end. See, there's the finished product. Note, dust cover is sold separately. Well, maybe it is supposed to have the music box in it. Hang on. I think it says here something else, though. Hang on, let's... Goodness, we are in the home stretch of this. C19. I don't know. It doesn't say it. I figured we can Airbnb it. Anyway, we are close. We're in, put it this way, we are in the home stretch. We are on page 21 of 22. We are super close to the castle looking like this. Or hopefully looking like this. Anyway, my brain is now kind of addled. I'm going to glue this onto that one. Glue our little fakey wall, and then I'm going to glue the other items on it. I'm going to paint the edge gold, so leprechaun traps. What year is the castle representing? 1877. Elt's Castle since 1877. Right there. Yeah, it's called the Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh? Edinburgh. All right, so there's our wall. And then the bed goes in front of this wall, which goes in underneath the lights. And then the bed goes in. Look how cute that bed is. And then we got to put the bathtub in. And the Armana. Look, it spins. And no, that's not from the fucking bracelets. It came in the kit. Oh yeah, Doodles, they're very sturdy. But they're not dollhouse size. Sorry, that was asshole-ish. These are Polly Pocket size. These are 1/32, Doodle. That is 2 3/4 inches across. And 3.5 tall. Those are Polly Pocket size. Great minds, Andy. Great minds. These are at a 1/10 scale. So a little bit bigger than Polly Pocket. Here, look. There's my finger on the stairs. So bigger than Polly Pocket, but not dollhouse size. Oh wait, maybe I can do this. You just read out Flashdance. Oh, acted out. Oh, geez, Grain. Oh, for the love of God. Did you get into the wacky tobacco tonight? You had it right. Acted out. Yep. Acting out again, Grain. What are we going to do with you? Okay. Well, time to heat the house up. I finally figured out where 400 is on my oven. It's about what 350 would be for the rest of y'all. I was going to ask, did you do it on the in front of the security cam? Did you do it in front of the Ring doorbell so then he could have a whole show? Okay. You even poured the water on your head. Oh my God. Hey. Nobody can knock your level of dedication to whatever project you give it your all, no matter what project it is. Nobody can knock your level of dedication to your projects, Grain. Fancy. Oh, we did it. We survived Monday. And some of us are still sober. My crazy ass friend went and ran 18 miles through the wilderness yesterday. 18 miles. Up hills, down hills, through rivers. No? Dude, there wasn't even a bear chasing her. She willingly signed up to go do it. But do you know that the day before, there were like 250 people that set out on the 100-mile run? There was 100-mile, 50-mile, 18-mile, and 5-mile. You know what that bitch did? Did 18 miles in 4 hours and 1 minute. 18 miles in 4 hours. Nah, I'm gonna let the ghosts of my passed on family members move into these little homes. We got the yeah. She was on track to have like 4 hours. She was set on track. Who the fuck does shit like that? I just am like, no. That doesn't even sound fun. Beautiful course though. Just listening away, but behind the whole time. I'm sorry. Oh, so there. My thought would be no. That just doesn't even sound like it was fun, but to each their own. Well, this is where we end for today because I can't commit. I can't commit. I thought I had. What did you find when you went Googling, Andy? Oh boy. I don't know where these other things go, and I think I missed putting some things up down. Oh dear. Oh no. No. I guess I haven't missed putting anything down. That's where that goes. Okay, I see now. Cool. Interesting. Okay. Oh, from a joke in the movie in Ed Wood. Okay. All right. Well, we're not behind. Okay, well, my brain's pretty well worn out. And I think this is probably where I'm going to end, because otherwise I'm probably going to get loose lipped and say something that I'm going to end up having to apologize for. I've learned it's just easier to shut up than have to eat crow. Although, if you do have to eat it, I got a couple of great recipes. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll try to actually be up on time. Yeah, great. I'm at that point where I'm like, Have a great night. We made some great progress. Look at that. The castle got its whole second floor put on today. Tomorrow it's gonna get it connected to the power grid probably. Anyway, have a great night. See you in the morning. Thanks for being here, Bush Watchers.